Alright. Welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. We're now gonna be doing the Byakuya trial. And, yeah. Hopefully we can figure out who did it without making any big mistakes. Hopefully. That is a... Please. Huh?
Are you kidding
Hey,
me?
what the heck is that mountain? When did that get there? Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead. Byakuya. What happened to Gundam and Mika? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet.
I got it!
I know. They probably ran away.
No way!
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'd let them escape, you know? Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go!
Hey!
Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey!
Hey, Ryuhiko, what were you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway?
You.
How can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait!
My hero, that's enough. You too, Ryuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam.
What happened?
I'm right here.
Now then,
Remember,
let us be.
a main character arrives when he intends to. Huh?
Hey,
It seems he noticed it too. He has his earring back. He has his earring back. Let's go. If I did, then I'm right.
Well now.
Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take this secret entrance to the trial field.
Whoa!
Please wait a second.
What's this?
My, Monami. Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. That's mean.
What?
You actually want to join in?
You masochistic
You-
mascot.
Okay. Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special breeding
well.
service.
I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I hope I said that right. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya later.
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over.
Huh?
You noticed the gun, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance. This is a very suspicious looking rock indeed. Monami, you know anything about it? Okay, no you don't. Nice. Maybe you gotta look into the eyes. Or to the mouth, who knows? Get eaten up. What the? Something's shaking. This is dangerous. Everyone please get down! That's very interesting. Something came out!
No way.
Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it? No. He said, enter it. Wait, what do you think? What do you think? My god.
what?
Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Mega Z is trembling with fear. That's so totally suspicious.
Hey!
Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
Wait, no way!
There's no way. There's just no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid.
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Just do our best to clear the... I'm really hoping this isn't hard, but it probably is. I'm not that smart. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock... Oh, okay, so it's like an elevator? That's spasming out. Nice. This is an elevator? I see. This entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma's doing what he pleases.
However,
If he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. Dude, whenever I get nervous, I also do that with my teeth. I get like, when I also like shiver and stuff. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. There we were listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. And it stopped. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished. And then the elevator doors slowly opened. Oh, wow.
welcome!
This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates.
Why, you...
What the hell is he thinking, locking us in a shitty looking place like this?
Don't fuck with me!
Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. It looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked toward the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending, but he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. Ooh. This person who did it is one of us. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible. Because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. You know, it's true. And so this life-threatening trial, glowing with hope and despair, has begun. Sure, let's save. Set skills. I don't think I have any skills. Big unlucky. It's fine though. Change difficulty. You know what? Let's do the easy mode. Open the handbook, I guess. Defaults. Embarrassing pose. How is that like during the black enemy conflict and fell in the diamond? Like how is that infeasible? Going over fire breaks up fire door in the hallway of the old building, whatever. Sending a letter. I'll be sure to the office. Autopsy. Mario. Okay. I think I'm ready. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Oh, she's tied up. Nice.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
not?
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Among us, I'm sorry.
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the Blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it?
Completely horrible.
By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
Do you hate me that much?
Wow. I'm sorry, Monami.
Now, let's begin!
She's just getting bullied.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
I don't think that's good, but sure.
Were you even listening to the rules?
Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
That's true. That's true. That's very much true.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Alright.
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
True.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table, we could start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that, no, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this no matter what. So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tainting rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after the other without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth center. Use the mouse to move the reticle, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, we can do this. I can do this. Knife, bloodstain, gaps in the floor.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery! Like a dog burying a bone!
Huh? What he just said was strange. It clearly contradicts the information I know. Can
Why
you,
was
scared?
Byakuya's body in a place like...
His body was under at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya,
Yes,
they
well,
probably moved the body there.
yeah, okay.
No, that's wrong.
Alright. We're doing good. We're doing good.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body. Huh? Why?
I'll turn this up a little bit more, the game audio, just to make sure y'all can hear it.
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
Because the voices are really quiet. Am I able to... Wait, am I able to... system, I guess? Do anything? No? Okay, nice.
Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Good to know, good to know.
Oh, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
It's okay.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
That's just mean.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
I think that's what we just said.
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Probably to hide, I don't know.
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
He was always a big jokester, wasn't he? I agree with what your statement just said with is...
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
I think he was a pretty good person. I think he had a kind heart. He doesn't know how to show it. His kindness.
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
Maybe.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
Well, you know, in the circumstances we are in, you don't know.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table, if it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... Wait, what? Thank you for, like, fucking... Connected to what Byakuya was doing under the table. Doing at the party? I don't know. The Duralumin case? Duralumin case. The case Byakuya had with him. Was that a security equipment, I guess? Spell that. This, maybe. This may sound presumptuous, but I think that's wrong. Yeah.
Crap!
Thanks. Man, I didn't... Everyone's staring. Pull myself in front of everyone. The reason Byakuya dove under the table, if it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... could be this. I already made a mistake, so this is gonna be a very hard thing. I'm just gonna assume it's the night vision goggles. Holy I don't know, I'm so confused. Okay, maybe, you know, I don't know. It's connected to what Byakuya's doing during the party, then it's probably... Oh, I'm so brain dead, I forgot about this.
Crap!
Wait, what? It's not the note? What? Wait, it's not the murder threat? Wait. Be careful. I'm so sorry that I'm a little... Okay, did I correctly click that? Okay, I did correctly click that and it was wrong. So then what is it? I'm so confused. Maybe it was a knife. Maybe it was a knife.
I can prove it with
Holy
this.
fuck. It was a knife? What the fuck?
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, "I am the murder weapon!"
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
How did he notice it, though?
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Right.
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
Couldn't know.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
The blackout.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial!
During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot, but from this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there will be only one liar contradiction in the debate at a time. This means there will be false weak spots. If you shoot a false weak spot with the truth bullet, not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. I already did horrible with the first part, finding, having the knife. So I'm gonna do really bad. This is horrible. Always prepare to my defense. If your influence gauge is 0, you will fail, so please be extra careful. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spot there actually lies on stage. Also, if you concentrate by holding down the space key, you can progress the argument slowly. Please use it whenever you feel like the statements are moving too fast for you to aim. However, this does consume the focus gauge, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can music controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Nice. Nice. Make your argument. The knife, bloodstain under the table, AC timer, night vision goggles.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout. That sounds correct.
If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Ham-Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food! Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either. I doubt he could have seen the killer.
Okay, that's obviously the night vision goggles. It's true, getting under that table during the blackout would have been nearly impossible, but...
I'm sure Byakuya during the black... That sounds correct.
But it was so dark I couldn't... Byakuya couldn't see in the dark.
Night vision goggles.
No, that's
Let's
wrong.
go. You just... redeemed yourselves.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yes.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised by my hero's sudden argument? Yeah! Yeah, a little. Just a little bit. Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the WAS keys. Based on the shape of the remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, you will skew towards their advantage. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood for the other party's advantage. Plus, it's going to be very big. It's like a regular debate. Please refute any weak spots with the left mouse button. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remarks. Huh? What's a truth blade? I am terribly sorry. It appears there has been a delay in contact. I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes to your handbook menu. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can carry the controls, and then good luck and have fun. I'm confused. Okay. Knife, Durluman, irons, storage room. Okay. Nice.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Damn it!
Oh, okay, it's not gonna be yellow. I thought it was gonna be yellow, so okay, whatever. Well, whatever. It's okay. I can't just listen to what she's saying, I'll see the
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Bro, what do you mean? I'm so confused! It's hard.
If you just use common sense.
Okay.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Damn it!
I'm so confused.
If you just use common sense.
So, Darling.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Damn it!
Okay, yeah, thank you. You're so nice. You're so helpful, man.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Damn it!
I don't know. I don't know what to do because I'm doing.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
The Durlumin key.
Damn it!
Okay, wait. Slash. Oh my fucking WASD keys. My fault. I'm using the wrong.
If you just use common sense.
So dumb. I'm so.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down!
That's so dumb, dude. Just make. I'm getting a little bit frustrated right now. Apologies. Just a little bit more and I can draw something out next.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision. That's gotta be it.
Advance.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words! No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
I hated that. Every second of it.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Durlumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Durlumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Nice, good job.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
No, you let down pretty easily.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
Probably. The knife was brought in the Durlumin case along with the night vision goggles too. No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it. Duct tape, right?
I see! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found.
If this is the first trial, I'm so scared for the next ones.
Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit,
that he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
Possibly.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
I do think he has an all-seeing eye. That's right, Byakuya was probably knew there was a... because of this, because of this, because of this, because of this, because of this. I passed it. There we go. There
I can prove it with this! Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Be careful, the first kill will happen at night, someone will definitely kill someone.
The hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
That's true. That's true.
Wasn't me!
I guess it wasn't him.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
I don't even know what that means, man.
Those are still lies! It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
In a situation like this, it's a pretty messed up prank if you ask me.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
Smart man, smart man.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
Yep.
I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
I'm not gonna just tell them, reveal themselves. Come on.
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer? Yes. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us. It's pretty sussy. Who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Go right ahead.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used a mark. And because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table into his hands. It was the glowing paint.
I see! What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark.
True, true.
In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance? But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
Oh my god! Really? I didn't know that! Thank you!
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
I'm not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
You guys are very easily influenced.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue spots, the blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots. When shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. Are you kidding me? What difficulty do I have this on? There's no way I have this on normal fucking difficulty. When your truth bullets merge with their weakness, it will become a logically sound agreement. Isn't it a little hot in here? From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. If you press the escape key during these arguments... I'm going to easy mode next. Okay, different accounts, okay?
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
Yes.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Just from listening to Peko's testimony, it's not weird to doubt her, but I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation who really backs up their testimony. If it's Nekomaru, I mean, it could be Nekomaru. No, not really. Chiaki. Maybe. Who was the other one? Terry? What was his testimony? I don't even remember his testimony.
Since Peko was
I
in
don't
the
remember
office,
any of theirs.
she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? What?
Because I was not in the off, not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't. That's clearly a desperate excuse.
I'm really doing bad. I'm so sorry. God.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any...
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it...
Because I was not in the off, not even before
This?
I agree with that.
Oh, that was wrong. I just guessed.
No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
Let's go.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
Yeah, it's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
Yeah.
I guess that would be... true.
So is it not?
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit.
Did it smell like shit whenever you went in?
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners? Or were you raised in a locker room?
sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Okay.
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
Maybe.
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Makes sense.
How did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
I hope you die.
Seriously, stop it. But still, your stomach pain.
In
Is it
Minecraft.
really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
You know, I'm starting to come around to Yukiko. He's kind of a smart man, you know.
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
Possibly.
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pekko's stomach ache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Anything else you want to tell me, game? Good. Maybe? It's either that or the AC timer.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that.
Are you sure?
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
I mean, I guess. Whether Pekko's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it, we need to clarify that first.
Did you eat anything weird?
It has to be.
I don't remember eating anything weird.
So, I'm gonna try.
Now that you brought food to the office just a little bit from...
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think? No, that's wrong!
I don't see how that's wrong, but sure.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekko wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
You know, I'm with him on this one. You can't be making accusations like that. Like, completely just don't. I don't like this guy.
I apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of this, just like us, okay? God damn.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Never mind, maybe you should apologize.
There's this bickering.
Let's just dismiss Pekko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Smart.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. Here's the AC timer. That one I know for sure. Storage room, tablecloth. What? Couch jockeys, Michael Maru's, iron storage room, tablecloth.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
thank you for that. You're kind of wasting our time. But thanks for your input. How did the killer trip the circuit breaker? They tripped the circuit breaker with the AC, didn't they? Or maybe it could be the irons or whatever, the irons that were on. I'm pretty sure I already have that clue. Yeah, it could be the irons.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
Probably messed with the breaker.
Crap!
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that,
Did they throw a stone and
Maybe they used a remote control?
probably it does not have to be the they may have tampered with the power
Yeah,
supply
okay.
and transmitters.
No? What do you mean? Oh my god. I don't remember anybody's accounts. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Crap!
I've seen this before. Talking about this one.
Who tripped the breaker
Iron,
and how
Sword,
did
and
they do it?
Tablecloth, Terry's account,
If you can't
Shiaku's
answer that, I'm
account,
gonna bop you on the
Nako
head.
Maru's, irons. I guess
Did they
irons.
throw a stone?
Maybe they used a remote...
Probably it does not have to be the they may have tampered with the power supply and transmit or maybe they caused a power surge?
This.
I bet it's
Oh,
really
my
Monokuma's
God.
fault.
I messed up. I'm sorry. I should just listen to it again. So I get the full picture. My fault.
Who tripped the
That's my
breaker?
fault.
If you can't answer that, did they throw a
sorry.
Maybe they used a remote...
Probably it does not have to be they may have tampered with the or maybe they caused a power surge?
I agree with
I
that.
suck. Okay.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool! Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
I don't know what you want me to say, man. Oh my god. EC timer. I'm just gonna use this.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who, when the blackout occurred, can't be a suspect.
Advance.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the... If the irons come, then the killer had to go to the storage room and turn on the iron. Now do you intend
fucking
to
up?
take back what you said?
It's true the irons were responsible for the blackout, but that shouldn't be the only reason.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the people in the dining hall weren't able to get the iron, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the people in the dining hall weren't
I'm so
able to
sorry.
The irons caused the blackout. Then the killer had to go to the storage room and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
Oh my god, what do you want me to put there? It's true that the irons were responsible for the blackout, but that shouldn't be the only reason.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage room before and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
I get it.
The people in the dining hall weren't able. If the irons caused the blackout,
Allow me to cut through those words.
Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm dumb.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
the air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Nice use of vocabulary.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Use the vocabulary.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun!
Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Maybe.
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
It's very much true.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway,
So we killed her?
I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
I'm not trying to die, man.
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Dude, what he's saying.
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
I think he wants to die.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
What? No.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already!
He's not gonna do that, but sure, beg all you want.
I want to go home and eat candy!
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong.
Thank you, Chiaki.
I think...
Thank you. I'm really liking you now.
Did you say something?
Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Or? Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. My clue's diagram might be useful here.
Yeah, sure, that's true.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
I mean, the two closest people are me and Nagito. Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. The tape. The duct tape was stuck under the table, right? But you're saying the killer used it to move in the dark. Doesn't make any sense.
Crap!
Thanks! That's not very helpful. The lamp. It's the lamp.
Here!
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way they used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the power cord.
I can prove it with this.
Okay.
They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Wow!
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Who?
The only person here who could have possibly done it. I actually liked Nagito.
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
I mean, Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table, when he was cleaning.
I see!
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
I'm sure it is.
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
To be honest, I already prepared the drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. So go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does this sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
Oh, did he actually do it?
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes, the darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything.
Oh, well, don't put yourself down like that.
I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Well, maybe if you didn't kill anyone, maybe I could sympathize.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Don't say that.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
Agreed. This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito! If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
It's actually pretty good, but okay.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Makes sense. Then how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was also busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Yeah?
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
You sound like a pick-me. Nagito's talent. I believe his talent is... Ultimate Lucky Student.
I see!
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Yeah. I guess. Oh, I'm up with the red mark. For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this site.
Yeah.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Please.
Huh? The fuck?
How should I put this? Is Nagito really?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Okay, come on.
I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
I suggest that as well.
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable.
Yeah.
However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for a bloody spectacle.
From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by these white noise. Where's my noise? By the way, difficulties with gentle white noise won't appear at all. In that case, all it means is this explanation didn't mean anything at all. It had no meaning whatsoever. No, please don't worry, I'm not going to fall into this despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later. If you press the start button during these arguments. Well then, good luck and have fun. Come on! Just kill already! Kazuichi, I don't remember his, Mikan's autopsy, I guess. Ibuki, Nekomaru's, Chiaki's. I still don't remember hers.
I think it's strange that
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
you know,
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
oh, never mind.
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
Why does Mikon think it's strange? Because she must know something that contradicts the crime scene. It would have to be an
I think it's
autopsy.
strange that
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
you know,
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid. No, that's wrong.
Smart. Yeah. Yeah.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
but based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Shit.
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
Sorry.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
I think he is.
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off. What happened during the blackout?
That's making me dizzy.
Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted! Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight.
I mean, how was he even able to go to the irons?
Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
Well, I guess it'd just be while he was cleaning, I guess.
No, that's not it.
I'm stupid. My fault.
Not it. What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Ibuki's account? Possibly? He was able to discern all the noise people were making.
I can prove it with this.
I meant to look at the details.
Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
I'm so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing
and your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife, and he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles.
Then how did he die?
What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible, because if we don't, we will die here. What's that mean?
Well now,
The class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? For those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try to guess the killer? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. 10 billion? Now, of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
now then, what are you gonna do?
Left mouse button to continue on the Guess the Killer challenge. I don't know who the killer could be. What? You know, I'm kind of a gambling dude. I'm not actually. Just kidding, you can't make a choice. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either!
You're so evil!
What's the point of that? I guess it's save progress? I don't know. Resume? Okay.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
What is going on?
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. Oh believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone. So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
I am sorry to hear that.
I'm not talking about your looks.
Why does Mikon think Nagito looks clean? Because there's no fucking blood on him. Doesn't look injured, doesn't have the knife. Any dust on him.
I see! Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
I guess the tablecloth that was in the little basket thing.
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Yes, there's only one thing you could have used to block the blood splatter. No, this thing.
I can prove it with this! You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
Yeah, I guess.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
I guess.
Then, what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
But over the table.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different.
Huh? Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Who thinks really?
It sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense.
I don't know, under that place, the building.
Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
In scenes where you have to figure out important words, the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur. The goal is to line up the right letters in order so it reveals a keyword related to the incident in question. improved Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across the screen in all directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. 1. If 2 different letters clash, you will take damage. If 2 of the same letters clash, they will fuse. You must make 2 of the same letters clash while you try not to let 2 different letters clash. That is what's most important. In order to do that, you've been given a technique to catch and release. When you move to the reticle with the mouse, press the right mouse button while it's on top of a letter. You can snatch the letter like a vacuum. This is used to catch the letter. However, if you only catch one letter you can only catch one letter at a time, so please be careful. When you press the right mouse button while you have a letter caught, you can shoot it where your cursor's here. Okay. This is how you can release the letter. With catch and release, you can change the position of the letters and hit letters to each other. Make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. Fuse letters will freeze and get rid. By pressing the right mouse button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. This is called firing the letters. Catch and release with the right mouse button, and after you fuse them, fire with the right mouse button. There's a whole lot of right mouse buttons. However, if you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of the true finish game is completing the key. Oh my god. I forgot completely about the erasing thing. What do I have to do? With the tab key and figure out what keyword will answer that question. Display the question with the tab key. Okay. While lining up the keyword, instead of pressing the right mouse button to fire the letter, please press the left mouse button. That happens at the same time. The letter blows up, it will be sent to the keyword list. If the sent letter is correct, it will fit in the keyword list. If it's not, the influence page will take damage. You must write the keyword in order based on the following letters. Please think about the completed word. Also, if you leave a fused letter alone for a while, it will just blow up on its own. In that case, it will still damage you, so it takes so long to explain it, but you understand now. No, not even a little bit. This Byakuya got stabbed in place where the killer did not stabbing are the same. Using those words as a clue should be inside my preconceptions and try to think about it. I think something is coming. Just a little more, I have a feeling I can see something. God. What? Oh my god. Nose missing. Under. Any different. Okay. Under. I don't know. Display question. Where did the killer stab Byakuya from? Under the it! Oh my god. Okay, now I need E. No! Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Under the what's it called? Okay, my fault. Under the oh my god, I'm about to lose. Under the no, that's not what I wanted. I hit the wrong button. Okay. Whatever.
This is my...
Yes.
We will never give up!
Yes, never give up, blah blah blah. Yeah, whatever, I know. A little bit more, okay. N. What did the first thing start with? Under the fallopian tube. Oh my god. Oh my god. Into the floor. God, that is so dumb. It's so confusing.
Got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? How?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
That's right. If I remember correctly, one person here should know how to get under the floorboards. I mean, you found your earring. So, I think we can assume it's Gundam. He got his earring back.
You're the only one!
Okay.
Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
Yeah.
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboard, right?
Ah, there it is. I have found it, truly. That is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you. However, how do I recover? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, I would probably not reach it either.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
Yes.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
He does.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass.
You could have told us how.
But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern. True, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room. One of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands!
That's crazy.
Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
Wow!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Did anyone know that?
Then that has to be how the killer did it.
Yeah.
If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
Storage room to the dining hall? Yeah.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
Yeah?
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy? Like...
I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Chiaki.
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
No.
Who wasn't at the party again? I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monami over there can be my witness, right?
Yes, this Monami over here is your witness.
That's good.
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party... Judging from the photo I took before the blackout... It obviously has to be him!
Yeah, but he had to have gotten into the building to be able to go to the storage room.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it. Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
see? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Good news, you are now allowed to use the sensor. Oh my god, can you stop bringing things into the fucking trial? I already can't handle all these fucking controls. Use the silencer with the right mouse button as many times as you want. When you use the silencer, you can shoot down the white noise. Also, when you shoot down the white noise, your time limit will increase a little. However, if you shoot in actual mode with the silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so enter carefully when you use the silencer. Oh, but decrease at essential, white noise won't occur at all. In that case, it would be a silencer, but it's still somewhat fun. However, if you feel like doing a little bang bang, you can use the keywords to bang bang, bang bang, bang bang, if you can, blah blah blah. Thank you. Cookies, Terratos, Chiakis, Confusion, Knuckle Bars would make sense.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And we could have stared at panties all day. Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know?
That's not true.
That means you have no alibi.
That's not
No,
true.
that's wrong!
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
Huh? What happened for you, Hiko? Oh hey, what are you doing here, all alone at a place like this? I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboard from outside. And he came to spy.
Maybe?
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
That is true.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party. During the party? It was probably during the blackout.
Probably.
Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
But I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake, once
It
again.
appears we're getting close to the final stage.
Oh my god.
The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
I hope it's time. By your door. That would make sense.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Definitely sounds impossible.
Killer's method for moving in the dark might be what that one person suggests. If so, I'm gonna give it a proof it.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that.
It's like making a seafood bowl without...
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles? What a pain. I'm gonna go with my... What
Yeah,
if
it has
they
to be
used
the first one.
Definitely sounds
The first one,
impossible.
what, like Nakomar instead or whatever.
The hallway was really dark. Moving to the storage room. It's like making a seafood bowl with...
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
No? Really? What? String...
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that.
I genuinely...
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
I guess...
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my... What if they used a light?
Okay, fuck. I'm trying here. I'm
The
trying
hallway
here.
was really dark. Moving to the storage room. It's like making a seafood bowl.
Is it really not?
What if they used
The
a
second
string?
one.
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the
Kitchen
blackout.
equipment list. Murder threat.
Moving to the storage room like that.
And the only thing that makes sense is fire.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Definitely sounds impossible.
Oh, whoops. Whatever. It's fine. That's removing in the dark. I am like 99% sure.
The hallway was really dark during the
fire
blackout.
door. But I tried everything.
Moving to the storage room
So-
like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
God.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
First method, removing in the dark, might be what that one person suggested. Nobody suggested anything. I'm so confused. So I might be able to prove it.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
No, I don't know. I'm giving
The
up, man.
hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
I'm just throwing out the wall and seeing what sticks, man.
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the... Moving to the storage room. It's like making a seafood...
Is it really not?
What if they used a string?
Maybe there was another pair.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Really?
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the
Party
blackout.
vision.
Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Really? I'm an issue with this.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
The hallway was really dark. Moving to the storage room. It's like making a seafood...
Is it really not?
What if they used a string?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
I have used every single one almost.
Crap!
I don't know.
The hallway was really dark. Moving to the storage room. It's like making a seafood...
Is it really not?
What if they used a string?
Maybe there was another pair.
What a pain. I'm gonna... What if they used a light?
I've used every single one, and none of them work.
The hallway was really dark
Okay,
during the
so it's the
blackout.
fire door. Or the murder front, I
Moving to
guess.
the storage room like that.
It makes sense it would be
It's
the
like
fire door.
making a seafood
Am I wrong
bowl
on
without
that?
fish.
Am I wrong on that?
Is it really not?
What if they used a string?
Maybe there was another pair.
What a pain. I'm gonna... What if they used a light?
What is it? Bro, I am so close, 'cause I want to be able to sleep. I want to go to bed. It's 12, it's midnight. I want to go to bed. I want to go to...
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Yes, thanks, here.
Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a
Oh,
seafood
right.
bowl without
Fire
fish.
door. Am I wrong in assuming
Is
that?
it really not possible?
4.
What if they used a string like the cord?
Certainly not right now. done. I can't. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Screw you, Monokuma. We'll return to this tomorrow.
This is mine!
Because I am tired. I want to go to bed. This went on way longer than I expected. I thought it was only going to be like an hour. No. So we'll return tomorrow, okay? Anyway, see ya. Thank you for watching.